Alright, bonjour à tous, Battosay here. Welcome to episode 29 of my Let's Play. As you can see, whoops, we're in the breeding farm. I wanted to start the episode here because I love how it looks. That's pretty cool from above. I just recently added a small stair that was supposed to look like the Triforce from Zelda, but no, the proportions are not exactly respected. So anyway, yeah, I really like how it looks from here. That's really cool. You can see all of the process, the wheat being spit out, the babies being made, and the holding pens opening which one after the other with a 5-minute delay. Yeah, that's really cool. Already getting ready to be killed. So today is gonna be a really short episode because actually I didn't have time at all to play all this week. I had a ton of work and I barely did anything new in the world, so I don't have that much stuff to show you besides some small aesthetical improvements. In the corridors we have one that goes straight from this room to the rest of the mansion. We have the stairs that goes from the breeding farm to, well, the mansion again. And I left the breeding farm up and running. I should call that a breeding factory actually. That's not much of a farm, that it's a factory. But anyway, yeah, I left it up and running for several hours and I ended up with a shitload of tallow and sticks and the glue. Oops, missed it. So that's really cool. I have almost a full cauldron of glue, and same thing for the tallow. I had to split a bit the drop because I forgot to, well, turn on the fire in the cauldron, so I had a whole bunch of sticks, so to make it go faster I placed it in the cauldrons here. I need 6 stack of tallow and 1 stack of glue to make 1 stack of mining charges, and I want to make a lot of them because we are gonna have a lot of digging to do if I don't use the mining charge for the mob trap, which is gonna be below. I just did one thing actually, just removed the wall here around to to motivate myself to start it, because that's gonna be a really long job. So I had to start something, and I thought that after spending several days in the XP farm collecting the XP to make as much enchanted tools as I could. So I have a lot of fortune picks, most of them with efficiency 5 and breaking 3, some of them with efficiency 4. I have some silk touch picks and a mattock, and also I've got some mining picks and mattock left there. I have some axe, a bit of armors here. Actually I should switch mine, protection 4, respiration 3. Let's take this one and we'll smelt this one. So that's gonna be the floor, the room in which I'll access to the mob trap below. I just made the room for now, but I'm probably gonna add the setup for an elevator because I still haven't made mine all the way down there, and I'm gonna wait until the mob trap is finished because I'm not sure of how much space I'm gonna use for the mob trap. I also played a bit on my laptop, so since I can't do much with it, I just played in the nether, killing as much pigment as I could manually. I had some fun killing the pigment to collect the gold nuggets that I'm gonna use, that's here, to make redstone. I want to smelt a whole bunch of stuff, some old armors and pigs and stuff. There we go. But today I'm gonna show you how to make the solder maker that I quickly showed in the previous episode, and that's really easy to do. So for that we are going to use a detector block, 5 block dispenser, but actually you could just use one and use regular dispenser on top here, but you have to remember that the regular dispensers can be facing down. You have to place them spitting the items in front into. I would have to raise the glass wall here, for instance, if I wanted to use the regular dispenser, but I like the block dispenser much. I have a shitload of Urns already and a good supply of mossy stone, so I don't mind using the block dispensers, but you should know that you can use regular dispenser for that. So I want to use 4 because that's gonna give me a good amount of storage for the ground netherrack in the dispensers, and also because this way I can just send a double pulse, because to make the Urns you need 8 ground netherrack. So with 4 dispenser I send 2 pulse and I have 8 ground netherrack. They're gonna flow in the water and end up in the hopper just there. Actually I just remembered that I forgot to take the soul sand, so let's quickly take that. And well, yeah, you know the principle. We use the ability for the block detector to see the urn in front of it, but when the urn turns into a soul urn, it will simply it will just turn into an item and fall into a water flow to be collected, and it will trigger a signal. That's the next one. It will trigger a signal to the block dispenser to place a new urn. And it uses a turntable for the pulse to the dispenser. Let's just watch it. Once we have a pulse, the fauna, the pulse on the new urn, the pulse on the block dispenser is quite slow because the turntable is on the 4th setting. Gonna show you why in just a sec. Let's just finish this one. After this one it will be finished. There we go. If you use a different timing on the turntable, let's say the 2nd one, the problem, that's a small problem but you might want to avoid it, is that when there's no more urn in the block dispenser, you're gonna have some waste from the block dispensers, because this is gonna go much faster, but actually it's too fast, since as you can see we have a lot of ground netherrack being wasted. We don't collect the souls in the urn, and the only way to prevent that is to use the turntable on the 4th setting. This way the time it takes for the ground netherrack to go into the hopper and make a soul urn is enough, so that when the block detector sees that it's finished, it has time to stop the turntable and prevent the block dispenser from spitting useless, well, not useless, but ground netherrack that won't be used. So let's place our blocks. So we are gonna need, as I've said, a block detector just over there. We are gonna keep the water flowing. Why did I do that? Yeah, stupid. The hopper, first one, has to be above the block that will be placed by the block dispenser. So since the urn's gonna be made here, we want it to be right below the hopper. And we have another one after that collecting the hellfire dust. Like that. Another hopper. I placed the siding here because I have an axle right behind that's used in the setup in this room to for the storage here. So since I don't want to see behind, I use the siding, but you don't have to. Let's just silk touch. Yeah. Place the water quickly. One more like that. This way the ground netherrack ends up in the the hopper here. We have the soul sand filter to get the souls, and the hellfire dust goes to the next one to be stored. And the wiring part is relatively simple. We are gonna just use 2 signals from the block detector to go into I need a repeater here to go into the block dispenser here. Actually I just need to take a quick look at how I did here. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we're gonna have 2 signals, one inverted and another that's just going from the block detector to the block dispenser, and the other one goes inverted to power a block and then power this block, which will power at its turn the block dispenser. And it allows us to first place a new urn when the first one is removed. So let's just place one inside. So if I remove the urn, the torch over there will turn on because there won't be any more urn in front, and it will send the pulse back to the block dispenser to place a new one. And when there's no more urn, it's gonna keep this torch on, and we are gonna use the signal from this torch here to power our turntable. Actually, I think I forgot to bring a turntable. Did I? Crap, I did. Okay, be right back. Okay, there we go. I also just placed the gearbox and axles since it's not quite interesting to watch. So we have our turntable with a block on top on the 4th setting by safety, but you, as I've showed, you can just do that on the 2nd setting, but you'll get some waste once you don't have any more urns. And after that we just have to place a block here to send the signal from the torch. It will be under the block, power the redstone, and we'll simply go into the 4 dispensers here, like so. And it will, when it's unpowered, we place just a piece of redstone here that's powered by the repeater. Oh crap, I forgot to ah shit. Hope I don't have a guest that's spawned. Oh boy. Let's check. Okay, no, that's good. And God, stupid. Forgot to power the hopper. Let's just quickly make sure that the turntable isn't unpowered. That's a mystery. It is? Yeah, okay. So why did you spit ground netherrack? You shouldn't. I hate you. Oh no, that's because of the water. Okay. So let's place our hopper back. There we go. Okay, place the soul sand filter back. We just... So yeah, don't forget to power the hopper or you'll be in trouble. Come on, let me go. Thank you. And the next one. Here, and that's good. And that's pretty much it. So after that you place your urn in the dispenser. Obviously you need water down here to collect the soil urn into your hopper. Here I used the trapdoor, but that's actually useless. Okay, and to start the process, what you want to do is just manually place the first urn in front of the detector, and it will start the process. The torch turns off, the turntable turns on, the torch starts rotating on the block, which makes the dispenser spit the ground netherrack, and when 8 went into the hopper, we have a soil urn that flows into the hopper to be collected, and a new urn being placed. One more, and the new urn, and it will automatically stops when it ran out of urn inside. This way you don't have to calculate the exact amount of ground netherrack that you are going to need above, which is pretty cool. And that was not at all hard to do. You barely need any redstone besides connecting the detector to the dispenser, and also to the turntable for the spitting ground netherrack part. Let's just close that like ça. Yep, I should do something about that. I hate when I can see through the hopper. One more. Yep, better. And there we go. We have our setup ready. Actually, I'm just gonna start using it. There we go. I think I made some urn for that purpose. It should be down there. Yep, perfect. And I also have my huge stacks of ground netherrack waiting to be used, which is why I went with this kind of setup and not the one where you would place a millstone above the, well, not above, but a millstone instead of the block dispenser. But you can still do that, just place millstones that will directly produce the ground netherrack that will go into your soil urn maker. Half more, let's try to place the same ones. Whatever, anyway. Just like that. A bit more ground netherrack for you. One more. I don't have any more. Anyway. And yeah, that's it for this setup. So I know I didn't didn't post it enough video this week. I'm sorry for that. I had a really lot I can't speak, sorry. I had a lot of work this week. I was really busy with work. Some of my colleagues are not here for the week and the next one, so I have to do their work and mine, and that's quite of a pain. So next week is gonna be relatively slow as well, because yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of work to do, so I'm sorry for that. Don't expect too much video for the next week. I'll try to make things better after that, but for next week it's gonna be hard, and also the week after that, so that's gonna be the 18 to 25. I'm gonna be out of the country. I'm leaving France for 1 week. I have a business trip to make, so I won't be able to make any videos at all during this week, but I'll talk about that. I'll try to make one episode next week to tell you a bit more about that. Also, one last thing, you can see that I started, not completely finished, but hiding a bit more the well, the wheat farm. Damn, I couldn't find the word wheat. I hidden it using leaves. I tried to, yeah, keep the bush aspect, but I didn't had enough time and enough leaves to finish it, so I only made this side. Damn, I need to remove that. This side and this one. The two other are not done completely, and also I want to remove the dirt that you can see, so the dirt from here where the leaves are and up until the border of the last floor, to replace it with leaves, because it looks a bit weird to see dirt from below like that. The problem is that to make it properly I have to make sure that I place a block below the dirt to prevent the vines from vanishing, because if you destroy the top block on which the first vines block is attached, you will destroy all of the ones below if there's no block under one of them. So that's quite of a pain actually. That's gonna be something that takes me a lot of time to do, so that's gonna wait for now. And yeah, I got sick of the ice forming underwater here, so while I was on the nether killing the pigmen, I also made a glowstone collecting trip and placed it in every block here. It looks a bit weird, but not that much. I like how it looks, and this prevents the ice from pissing me off here. And I'm gonna stop here for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, sorry for the lack of content for this week, and the following one, again, too much work and you know, real life more important than the virtual life. Even if I have a lot of fun here, I still have to do something to eat and live somewhere else than under a bridge. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.